Hello, my gentlemen friends. My name is Tanya, and as usual, we're going to talk fragrance today. You're on a channel that is called Frag Addiction. We're digging into the Bleu de Chanel line, the classic staple as for now. As for me, Chanel, please make a new masculine fragrance. The Eau de Toilette came out in 2010. 2010, it's 14 years. And since that time, there was only 3 flankers, but no new releases of masculine fragrances at all. If you say so, Allure Homme Sport, also a classic, came out in 2004. There was kind of pleasant adding to the lines. It's called Pour Monsieur in 2016, but it's also an old release. So please, I'm happy though that Chanel keeps a good quality of every formulations, and there's only 3 for now, not 14 like some other brands that release every year. But still, it's time to see something new from Chanel. And apparently, I guess they don't have the best time of their lifetime through the years. They're still privately owned by now by the same family who founded Chanel brands with Gabrielle Chanel herself. A major drop in quality we see right now. Even their bags, their leather, other products, price rises just skyrocket. Even concerning other brands, they sometimes change their pricing 3 times a year. And there's some scandals surrounding certain factories. The great thing about this all, it is not applied to fragrances. Thanks God. But in the makeup and fragrance, they're still top-notch, impeccable. But believe me, they're coming through very, very tough times right now. We're still waiting for new releases. Okay, my rants are over. And Bleu de Chanel is coming up. So it is considered a woody aromatic fragrance for men. Was released in 2010, the Eau de Toilette. The nose behind this is Jacques Polch. It has a really cute magnetic cap, just like this one too, the Parfum. Top notes of Eau de Toilette are grapefruit, lemon, mint, and pink pepper. Really bright start. Middle notes are ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, and iso super. Base notes are listed as incense, vetiver, cedar, and all of the line includes New Caledonian sandalwood, patchouli, labdanum, and white musk. This, as for me, is the lightest and kind of the simplest version of Eau de Chanel, Eau de Bleu de Chanel. I'm gonna spray it again. Yeah, this is, especially on start, it even smells like lime for me. I don't know why. I like it. I like it so much. There was another one that is not here. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum came out, the same woody aromatic fragrance for men, but it was launched in 2014. And the top notes are grapefruit, lemon, mint, pink pepper, bergamot, and aldehydes. That's a little twist. And coriander. Middle notes are listed as ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, and melon. And the base notes are incense, amber, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, amberwood, and labdanum in that one. And that one is probably the most popular right now, the Eau de Parfum. And it kind of stands in between these two, Eau de Toilette and Parfum version. That version is very sophisticated. It's still simple, just like Eau de Toilette, but it's a little more mature and has little vibes closer to the Parfum version. And yeah, the whole twist is with aldehydes. They're quite present. I smell them on start. Even though I smell a hint of them in the Eau de Toilette, because I feel like all the Chanel lines, actually all the Chanel fragrances have their own aldehydes. It's their signature from the very beginning, from the very first fragrance, Chanel No. 5, that was the first aldehydic fragrance of the time. And since that time, they actually created their own kind of signature vibe. And I definitely smell them in all the Bleu de Chanels. So the Eau de Parfum has also a warmer base than Eau de Toilette, and then both of these actually. It almost has oriental side. What about the Parfum? Parfum is my favorite, actually. It is also the same. Woody aromatic fragrance was made in 2018, and top notes are lemon zest, bergamot, mint, and artemisia. And yes, I do. In this one, I do smell the artemisia. It is a hint of that licoricey absinthe note. It's not prominent, so like if you're scared of it, don't be. It's not that much, but in comparison, you definitely can feel it. So the middle notes are listed as lavender, pineapple, geranium, and green notes. Base notes are sandalwood, cedar, amberwood, isoe-super, and tonka bean. And for me, this is the most complex and kind of full, rounded composition. It is the deepest of them all. I don't think this profile can be done better than this. It has to be the most stunning trail, especially in the cool weather and the wind. Little details, exactly in style of the Chanel brand, I would say. And you definitely feel the difference. Feel the difference of Parfum. It's actually going up, like much higher of a level. I would say it's closer to the niche composition than Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette. So Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette, I don't have Eau de Parfum here, but like they're kind of standing separate, and they're more mass appealing, I would say, on the person, so for the people who wear. So say a regular man, I don't know, went to, I believe they're sold in Ulta, and a regular man would probably get an Eau de Toilette or Eau de Parfum, but not the Parfum. But in the air, when a person is sprayed, I think this is more attractive. Parfum is more attractive. It is a little closer to the skin than other two versions, but overall the performance is the same, very similar. They stay all day. They're very good, they have good lasting power. There's one more thing I can smell right now. It has a little pineapple note, the Parfum version. I don't smell the pineapple actually, but I smell something fruity in it. It makes a little more different. And the tonka bean is definitely in here for me. I can definitely smell a little more powderiness. The main difference between these two is in the opening. Parfum definitely smells, for me, more attractive and deep later, in about 2 hours. It is like it is smelled right away that this is more complex composition. But after a while, throughout the day, it's very hard to determine which one is which because the performance is very similar and they both have amazing quality. Even the eau de parfum is like, all Chanel is top-notch quality. The Parfum version is more dense, but the aroma itself is very close to others. And I really think that you don't need both of these or even 3 of these. Choose one flanker and be happy. So go to, as I say, go to Ulta or just get a small spray, like a tester or something, and try out which one you like the best. Choose one. And in comparison with Dior Sauvage line that I will link up here, I have a whole long video about Dior Sauvages. You can listen to it right away. You can definitely enjoy those fragrances on their own. So you can have 3 different Dior Sauvages or even 4 in one collection and use them on different occasions. With Bleu de Chanel and flankers, I definitely encourage you to choose one because they are very similar to be considered as fragrances for different purposes, different occasions. They're all very uniform signature scents. For work, could be used anytime, anywhere, winter, summer, spring, anytime. Some guys say that this line overall is more on the mature side in comparison with Dior Sauvages, which I'll link down below. Parfum, maybe it is more mature, but I think the eau de toilette and eau de parfum are the same universal quality as a regular Sauvage line. So for every man, starting if you're 16 years old, you can definitely wear this. And if you're 90, and the opening of a parfum, it has more of a traditional bergamot and spice. And has that powdery aspect and this artemisia. Sometimes, yes, maybe for some people it will presume a little more mature. I mean, it's just the beginning still. But yeah, overall, eau de toilette and eau de parfum is the same versatility as Sauvages. They're great. With the powderiness, it kind of disappears on a certain point for me in the parfum version. What about the eau de toilette? On start, eau de toilette is more citrusy than just bergamot, and I dare to say even more aldehydic, more kind of invigorating, and no lavender here, not at all. There's jasmine and geranium. They're very pronounced in the heart, and I love it. It has some some kind of a coziness from the incense. But I mean, it's light. It's light. It has more woody notes than incense coming through. And the fluffy musk, of course. I'd say it turns to skin scent around 6-hour mark, not earlier. And the parfum has also one more aspect. It kind of stays fresh for a long time. I even thought there's some petitgrain or maybe moss or something that keeps it even fresher than this after a while for me. But I don't know, they're kind of different, but still super, super similar. I love Bleu de Chanel and I could definitely wear it myself, but it's too masculine as usual. It was very pleasant to have this experience and have an excuse to wear all the Chanels. It's quite satisfying in the air for me anyways, and being in this bubble is super comfortable. If you're planning on purchasing any of them, yeah, just try to get only one. Maybe try to get samples, as they say. All of these could be used in a cold or warm weather. Just make your mind and which one you like, and mind your sprays, especially in the heat. The profile could choke you up if you sprayed in the dead heat of summer. My favorite is the Parfum, but it's also the most expensive. Unfortunately, Chanel keeps their prices very high. Almost no discount possible to find. But it's kind of possible maybe to do the Ulta points and you'll get like $10-20 off or something like that. It's not going to be a big discount. But honestly, I think that if you really want Bleu de Chanel and a kind of lower on the budget spectrum, just get Eau de Toilette. It's cheaper. It's actually much cheaper than Parfum. And to be fair, that $20 difference with Eau de Parfum is almost unnoticeable in the scent department. Choose either cheaper or very expensive. I don't know. Or if you really, really like Eau de Parfum, just get that one. Or get the big bottle, 150 milliliters. So guys, tell me your thoughts about this line and scribble down something. Maybe about my voice, I'm still kind of rough. Like this video. Oh, I forgot the musical associations. It's really quick. Bleu de Chanel, it's actually giving me a kind of jazz radio. Feeling of a smooth jazz. All of this line. And kind of plays in really low volume somewhere in the background. And you forget that it exists. But you're just working. You're just going by your day and doing stuff at work. This is it. So don't forget to like, please. I'll see you soon. Hopefully my voice will be better. Bye-bye.